myself. I was trying to pipe you up. I was so bad.
Man.
I was like, it's the curls for me. She was looking at that bitch. I'm like, girl.
She ain't got them. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Don't mind us. We're just, we need to laugh.
Yeah.
Because it's been a week. Give us like 2 minutes to, share on our personal pages and all that good stuff.
Yes.
We late but we here. But it is all good. It is all good.
So I feel like an old woman because I really don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do
That's right. There's
I just be sharing it afterwards. Like, here you go, y'all.
Listen, either way, I'm trying to get people to the Have a Little Talk page just so they can, But it's all good.
My mom was like, look at your skin all glowing. I was
Period. Period.
I was like, okay. Thanks for the pipe up, but don't worry.
Moms, they always gas me up.
Yo, yeah, that's why they hate me with her right here.
I love it. All right, so we are here. We are back with another episode. The plan was to talk about accountability, but listen. Listen, it has been, this week has been a week, okay, for all of us. Like, of course I live with Mike, so, he knows what I've been dealing with, and I've been talking to Tanasia and everything during the week. It's been a lot.
It's been a lot.
It's been a lot. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna use this time to just, like, shoot the breeze. Yes, relax. Shoot the breeze. Just like, I don't know. We might end up venting. I don't know. Like, I don't know where this episode's gonna go. But we're still gonna talk about accountability. Just maybe not today. So yeah. We're gonna go ahead and start with an icebreaker. Like always. This daggone app is not. It worked last time, but now it's not trying to work.
Add a code again?
Yeah, because my session expired. I'm like, you know what?
Take them in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I guess because I was like inactive for so long. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to send it to Mike's phone again. They didn't. I mean, we was laughing anyway. They probably didn't hear it. If you get a code, just let me know. But I have a Would You Rather game that I downloaded on here if this doesn't work. So yeah. In the meantime, I'm just gonna do like some recent events and stuff that I found out this week. Well, as y'all can see, one big thing, I cut my hair.
Ain't it cute?
I cut my hair
It's
down.
the curls for me. It's definitely the curls.
Yes. Huh?
It's an impulse cut.
It wasn't an impulse. I had been putting it off. It wasn't an impulse. Remember, I've been talking about it for a while. No, okay, yeah. When I did it, yeah, that was kind of an impulse. But I had been talking about it for a long time. Mm-hmm. Like, back in, I think, December, actually, I was thinking about cutting it down. Because, like, I had a mohawk before. So the middle was long, but the sides were, like, mad short. And so I just didn't want a mohawk anymore. So I was like, at the top of the year, I'm going to cut my hair down, let it grow back evenly. January came, I didn't do it. I had like the faux locks and all that stuff, and I was wearing wigs. The wig was not. I got this headband wig. Have you seen it? The one with like the kinky long hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had that one, and like I like it, but it gets uncomfortable after a while.
Yeah.
And
getting hot.
Yeah, and it gets hot. And like one thing about I don't know how to install wigs yet.
Yeah. So
like if it's installed, okay, I can't just snatch it off. But if it's not, and I know I can just. Then I'm going to, but...
Girl, when I tell you, ain't none of my wigs installed. Because I am that person. I get hot. I will take this thing off in 2.5 seconds. You will see my prison braids. I do not care.
You going to see them. You
like,
going to see the braids. You going to see these curls. Like,
you going to see it.
Whatever's up under there, like, that's what y'all going to see.
But I will say this. having a chop and then putting on a wig is the best feeling ever. Like when I tell you, when I did my big chop and I would pull on my wigs, you couldn't tell me nothing. Like you really couldn't. Like I was in there. I was in there wigging. Like, honestly, that's what got me into wigs was the fact that like, cause it got cold, you know, and that, I was like, I don't know how guys do it, but when it got cold, I don't do cold. So when it hit my scalp, I was like, I
gotta do something.
Gotta do something.
I have to do something.
So that's where the wigs came in for me. Now it's more so like I got so much hair underneath this wig that I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, cause like when your hair is long, it's like you got your hair.
Yeah.
And then a whole other head of hair on top. It's a lot.
Cause for me, I ain't gonna put my sister business all like that, but she did it. When I was younger, I think we was like 3 and 2. I let my sister cut my hair, and she cut it to a point where as though it was like uneven, like really really bad. Like I had my hair in like little pigtails, so it was like one was like right here, one was down here. So my mom didn't know what to do with it. So she was like, if I cut it, I'm gonna have to kill all of it off, like just to make it even. And she didn't want to do that, so she was like, all right, I'm gonna just let it grow out. Yeah. Hopefully it grows out. I can cut it evenly or whatever.
Yeah.
I never really let her do it, and then years go by. It's like 2017. My sister like, I want to do your hair, but your hair looks so damaged. And something just told me like, I was like, cut it, and she was like, what? I'm like, cut it off. And she's like, you dead serious? I'm like, cut it off, cut the bitch off. Like, just cut it off. Like, I'm gonna start there because I always wanted to, but I was like scared because I got meaty hair, so I was like, I didn't know how it was gonna look.
Listen, I understand,
but I loved it honestly. Like, I know most people be like, dang, no, but
I lift my hands right now and say, thank you, Lord.
See, because y'all don't have those problems.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some men with like big heads though, but I mean, men wear their hair. Most men wear their hair short anyway. So it's like when they cut their hair, is less of a reaction.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't think men are like expected to have the long hair and all that stuff like that. So
you'd be surprised. Where I work, there's a kid, and for a while, people would, the kids would call him a girl because his parents let him, like, they're letting him grow his hair.
Oh,
like,
good. Okay.
You know, this kind of kid.
Oh, yeah.
And so, they're letting him grow his hair, and, like, he comes to school, like, with ponytails and...
Oh, like a little man bun.
Yeah.
I love that.
Be the best. So, if he ever cuts his hair, it's going to be a surprise in the shop.
Oh, yeah.
It was like that for me when my uncle did his, because like the men in my family that I grew up with, they all had long hair. Oh, so that's what I was used to. Right. And my uncle, he felt bad because my mom used to always do his hair. He did not trust his baby mom doing his hair at all. Like he was just like, no. So that's fair. So he felt bad because like not only do you have to do my hair, but then you got 3 other girls that you have to do plus your hair, plus my grandma's hair. So it was just like she was just the hairstylist. So he was like, no. Yeah. So one day he came in and cut it. I think it was actually on my 13th birthday because I remember like it was yesterday and I actually cried. Like, oh my God. I was like, who is this? And he was just like, come here. I'm like, no. And it's like so funny because when I talked to my sister about it, because she like, and her son hair grow out, and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel because like he got so much hair, and I'm like, I don't think that you should cut it. But then she's like, I don't know, because when he wears it out, everybody like, oh my God, she's so cute. And she's like, he is so. And I'm just like,
yeah, I sent it out that before. This is one young boy. He was like one of my favorite kids. He let his hair grow. I think he's getting locks now. I don't know, but before, like his mom would do his hair, straight backs, different kind of styles. Every now and again, he would let it breathe, and he would have it out. He would have a nice row. Aww. And like I recently saw on the book, and I was like, you cut his hair. She was like, yeah, he wanted to get a cut. Like he was 4 and 5 at the time. Oh, okay. Or 3 and 4 at the time. So he really didn't have no say. But like he grew up. He wanted a cut. Yeah. So now I think he let it grow back, and now I think he's starting locks. So
that's awesome.
So that's pretty dope.
Yeah, I might go that route.
We'll see. I'm definitely going that route. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do it for my birthday, honestly. Yeah. Like it's a new me going to 28.
He doesn't believe me.
No.
He's not. No.
And that's fine, but see, again, it goes back to the convenience of a wig.
Yeah.
Like
she had them, and they were forming, they were locking, not as fast as she would like. Might I add?
Okay. See, here's the thing. When I tried the whole lock thing before, I started them myself.
Okay.
And I can do hair, but I'm not a loctician, so it's like I feel like if I have a professional do it, maybe they can. Like, and I also have soft hair.
Yeah.
So, like, if I had 4C hair, then, you know, it wouldn't really be a problem. But, like, my hair is very soft and very curly. So, like, I
know what my sister did?
What?
She went to her constellation, right?
Uh-huh.
And she seen that it was supposed to be, like, $1,000 for her to get done.
Ooh.
She watched them do her hair and said, I'm going to take this home. I can do that myself. And did it herself. Like, dead ass. Because all she was like, my thing was she didn't know how to get it, like real tight at the roots.
Oh, got it.
And that's the thing, like, you got to make sure that your roots are tight.
Yes.
That's, like, the main goal.
Yeah.
So she was like, yeah, I couldn't do it. She said, once I seen how she did that, now she's out my home. Now she's just blocking it. Like, I think she had it done for, like, 3 months now. She was like, yeah, I'm not. She said she took the crochet.
She did it herself?
Mm-hmm. She said she don't like the twist, but I told her, like the way they look to me, they look like they're forming the way she said she wanted to. So I just be trying to pipe her up or whatever. Like,
yeah.
But I feel like it's really just about you just getting it tight. And then once you know, got your pattern, you know, you got it. That's why I said I'm gonna do this.
Maybe I should just look on YouTube some more, because maybe I can find a method that works for my hair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look on YouTube later. We're gonna see. But I'm gonna just, for now, I'm like, I want to get a little more length so that I have something to work with.
Yeah.
Me or the loctician, whichever I end up doing. But what, I was about to say something, but I forgot. Anyway,
I think my legs just went to sleep from all that work that I was doing.
Oh my god.
I was just like, dang, I'm so relaxed. Oh.
Right. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. So, like, some current event stuff that happened. So, last week, I talked about, I sent, like, you know, good vibes and prayers and love out to the family of Kevin Lemons. He's a gospel singer who passed away. His funeral was last week.
Oh.
So, but here's the crazy thing. There were, like, he was very, very well known. Mm-hmm. So, like, even celebrities knew him, you know, stuff like that. Do you know there were people requesting special seating at his funeral? At a funeral. Not in the family. Not, girl.
What? I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Let it out.
It's just like, see, I told myself that when I got here, I wasn't going to start ranting because I've been ranting all week about just everything that's been going on in the world. And it's like, I'm just over.
This just might be that
humans,
episode.
Period. Like, I am. Like,
over them.
I'm so over it because I just feel like at this point, everybody done lost their damn mind. Like, I don't know what else to say.
People?
But what the hell? Like, what's going on?
I don't know what's wrong with people. It's like, audacity. They gotta be giving audacity away for free. Like them people on the corner who's giving out them free phones.
It's called audacity.
Get a free phone in Audacity because
see, and it's bad because I'm like, whoever's gonna do my funeral, I'm telling them right now, don't just let anybody to my funeral. I don't even like people. You know who to invite. You know to let know that I'm gone. But don't. Listen. I don't want it into a big thing. Like, I didn't been to too many funerals where I was just like, this was a hot ass mess. You just come down and smite me. Like, that's how I just felt. Like,
girl.
Especially at my great grandmom's, it was just like too many people was coming out with they problems, and then people with their illegitimate children. Oh my god, like this is such and such baby. Like, you never got to meet your mama, but here she got right now. It was just like, what, bro? Like,
that's a whole mess. That's a whole mess. I'll never forget when we went to a funeral and they started shooting. I think where were we in our relationship? I think we was either still dating or we had just got engaged. I think we were still dating.
Yeah. We
were still dating. He hadn't even proposed yet. We went to this funeral. Now, mind you, I'm from Maryland. Mm-hmm. Not from this area. Where the funeral? We were like, you know, because like
Yeah.
We were going to support someone whose loved one had died. Fine. Okay. When the thugs in the church was like, oh, I don't know about this area, I should have known something was up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, the people who I trust to take a bullet for me were like, yeah, I don't know. I should have known that. But yeah, I was new to this area. I was, I think I had only been part of the church maybe like a year or two, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but this is family. We going to support them, and they lost their loved one. Cool, girl. All I remember is hearing the gunshots. I got up because I wasn't standing here.
Yeah, she said.
But where were you going?
Question. That is still the question on the table years later. Listen.
Where were you going?
Okay.
Get on this floor with everybody else.
You know what?
At the time, this made sense to me. So there was a door in the front of the church behind the organ.
She said, I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna make it to the door.
Look, I got up. I went this way. One of the cousins ran past me and pushed me. I ended up falling in the lap of some deacon I was sitting next to. I'm like, oh my God, this is a mess. Somehow I ended up, I don't know if like he grabbed me or what.
Yes.
Okay, because I don't remember.
Get over here and get on this floor.
The next thing I knew, I was in the floor I was in the pews on the floor, and he was standing over me.
Oh my God.
It was chaos. It was pure chaos. God. Pure chaos. And I was just like, what is this? I was just like, we gotta go. We had to leave. Like, the pastor got up, started yelling at everybody for running. What do you think? You think we're gonna sit still while somebody's shooting outside? Like, no.
Oh my God.
Then, it was pure chaos.
I don't know where to start. I don't know what was wilder for me in the funeral experiences that I had. If it was either my dad telling the cops to hurry up and get him on the bus so he wouldn't see us at his because my great grandmom, she had passed away all so suddenly, and my dad, I think he was in rehab. It was like a rehab prison facility type thing.
Okay.
So he got there first before we did.
Okay.
And they let him say whatever they wanted to say, and then one of the cops, I heard them ask him like, "Would you like to see your daughters?" Because they're right here, like they right outside the door.
Oh, okay.
He straight up said no. And like me and his eyes locked, and I just looked at him like, really, nigga? like, bro, what? And it was like so funny because he was trying so hard to look, but then he like turned like to make sure nobody seen him, and like me and his eyes locked, and he was like, and I was just like,
you saw
like,
him see y'all.
What's up? Like, I don't know. And then we got one of my exes. His grandfather had passed away. Whew, that was a. All right, I'm gonna say it was long for me because I was there when he was passing. Like, he had heart problems and stuff, and he had collapsed. And the thing was,
Mom said you should have laid out like you were dead.
No, I was running. I was getting out of there.
Look, that would have been me though. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I hear gunshots, I'm like, exit.
I'm like,
the gunshots were outside of the church.
Behind me. The door was up here. In my head, it made sense. Like, I was like, okay, they're shooting back here. I'm going to go this way. Like, that was my logic at the time.
No.
But I forgot that there was a church full of other people. So.
Look, I feel like, is there really a right or wrong answer how to proceed in that situation?
Apparently there is. According to the man guy, there is.
Where I used to, like, when I was living in the West Park apartments and they started cutting up, you couldn't tell me nothing. First of all, me and my sister and then ran up 14 flights upstairs in our apartment building with a big ass stroller in our head. Like, hurry up!
Oh my God.
They shooting! Cause like what made me mad about the people that was shooting in these apartment buildings was the fact that nobody could shoot. Like nobody had aim, and then they did not know who they were shooting at. Like that's what made me mad. Cause it would be like do 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 do. Then they're like, all right, you get them? I don't know. Who was we getting? What the? Why? No
plan, just vibes.
So it was a nice summer day. We were all chilling. We then finally got my mom out the house because, you know, she sometimes, you know, don't want to leave and stuff. And she's like, you know, let's go get some more ice. All right, cool. Bam. Got to 40th Street. Nothing happened. We cool.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah. At the 46th Street. I think that what made me laugh was that me and my sister, I don't know, like, if it was because we're so close in age, that's like a twin thing, but me and her, I don't know what made us both be like, we're gonna go ahead to see what's going on, but we both were just like, nah, something ain't right. So we like, Mom, go ahead, keep going. We like telling her, like, keep going with my little sister. We like, you and Nene just keep going.
Yeah.
I get to the apartment first, and then all of a sudden we get do-do-do-do-do-do. So I'm on the elevator already, holding the elevator for them. I end up popping off because everybody's running to the elevator. I'm like, why are y'all getting on the elevator? Who?
That don't move
how,
fast enough. In crisis, it does not.
So so my sister, she already got the fucking stroller in her hands. She's like this coming into the apartment building, like, Tanasia, stairs. I'm like, I'm already behind you.
I love it.
So I'm like, Mom, just go. I got the baby. So I'm holding my little sister like this. I got one part of the stroller, and we just going up these stairs, and then there was this big dude that was in front of us, and I just remember being like, move your big ass! And he like, I can't move! It was so bad. And it was like so funny, because my mom gonna say something. I'm not gonna lie, y'all got up these 14 flights of stairs so fast. She said, I had to take a break. I'm sorry. I was like, I'm just gonna get shot because she said I got to the 10th floor and was like, nah, like, it's not, the adrenaline went down.
I mean, that's high enough.
But it was just, I think that what makes me mad is that if y'all seen these apartment buildings, like, it was just.
I got to the 5th floor and knocked on somebody's door and said, let me in.
Right, like, excuse me.
And it probably would have been smarter. But the thing is that they do shit in there everywhere. So it was like, where are you exactly going to go? Where is exactly happening? Because you could go on a floor and then find out that they the floor that's actually shooting. Now you in something, you like, wow. Because that actually happened to me before. Like, whereas though I was actually on my way to work. Actually on my way to Franklin Institute, not that. I actually had to think about, like, damn, yeah. So I'm on my way to the Franklin Institute. Mind you, it was like, look, we had to get there at 9 o'clock, so it had to be like 8:30.
Oh, God. First thing in the morning.
Girl. So I'm like, I'm listening. All of a sudden, I just hear, doo, doo. Like, it was like faint, because I had my headphones up, so it's just faint.
Okay.
I said, wait a minute.
I know that was
so I'm looking at the elevator. I'm like, Lord.
I've been doing something for a long time, and I ain't never heard this part.
Okay. So I'm like, Lord Jesus, if you love me. I'm like, you would not let this elevator stop until I get to the first floor or the 14th. Because I pushed my button. I said, I'm either going up or down. Either way, I'm getting off this elevator.
Okay.
So what made me mad was that it had to be the day that this elevator wanted to be acting crazy. It stops right on the floor that they shooting. So now I'm in the middle, and I'm just seeing the bullets go back and forth. Like, do, 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 do. And I was just like, stop! It was like this little voice. It was like, oh my God, it's a kid on the elevator. Chill.
I'm crying.
And you just see me just pushing the button like, fuck, I'm not going to work.
Oh my God.
I was like, I'm not going to work, Jesus. I'm not. When I tell you, it took everything in me to, like, I was just on that joint like, I almost died. Like, I was just like, bro, like, no, like, this can't be, there's no damn way. And it was just so bad because when I got to the house, my mom was like, don't you just going to work? I was like, no.
Not after that. No.
She was like, yeah, I thought I was shoot. I was like, yeah. And I was right in the middle of it. She was like, no. I'm like, yeah, girl.
God.
No. Like, it got to that point where as though, like, last year was about to be like that year that I was not going to work because of that. Like, if we did not move, I was about to be, no.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, I'm just staying in the house. I don't know how we going to pay these bills.
Listen, I get it. I totally get it because that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
I was just
God.
like, no.
These people, Lord.
That you know.
Crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, they it was people at Kevin Lemon's funeral who requested special seating, and I'm like, I've never heard of that before.
But you know, I just feel like when people just want to go to like people's funerals in general and want to like make it into a big thing, it just throws me off anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
what about you?
Thank you.
Exactly.
That's my issue.
Even with like the Queen, and the Franklin, I just feel like all that, like y'all.
That was a long funeral.
God. And then it's just like for me, it'd be like half of y'all all had beef with somebody. Y'all all didn't like them, and then it's like, oh no, but you know, we not gonna forget all the stuff they did. Man, bump all that. Be real. Be real at my funeral. If you ain't like me, you ain't like me. If you want to come down there to start some stuff, do it. But I'd rather you be real about your stuff. Don't come to my funeral all fake. Like
I will come back to life and jump out my casket.
No, for real.
And
you got to go.
Listen, like that's why I don't even really like. I don't want a regular funeral. Like I would rather. Well, first of all, I would much rather just get caught up in the rapture. I'd much rather just meet him in the air. So I'd rather not see death at all.
Yeah.
But if I do, should the Lord tarry, then I would rather y'all have like a little a party celebrating my since they call it a celebration of life, then celebrate my life. Yeah. You know, like put some.
See, the issue is the people that I want to celebrate my life, they ain't gonna celebrate the way I would. Like I want y'all to turn. Yeah, I want to hear, boy, what a time last night.
Yeah, I want them to be
that somebody baby got conceived at my funeral. Like that's what I want.
I mean,
with life there's come death. That's what I want. Like
it's the circle of life.
Like I want it to be one of those.
Listen, get what you need.
Yeah.
What
you gotta do.
Then literally celebrate my life. Like have a snack table. Like I told him I wanted a snack table at my funeral.
She wants a snack table everywhere.
Oh my god.
True.
Well, to be fair, I want all you can eat at my wedding if it can happen. I do. Like I want it to be in front. Like while y'all saying what y'all want to say to me, I want to be like grabbing the food. Like, girl, thank you. I love you too, girl.
Right? Like thank you.
Yeah, come get these ribs.
Okay, like mouthful of food.
Yes. Like it's so bad because every time I think about like me getting married, I'm like, how am I gonna be in a dress? I'm gonna want to take that dress off so bad to do certain things like eat. Because I'm going to be throwing down.
Like I just like get one custom made, like with the kind of fabric that like will kind of like stretch with, like like.
Girl, when I tell you, my wedding gonna be turned.
I can't wait.
Like I tell everybody, like if you the type person you can't get down with like anybody doing anything, like you like I don't do the drinking, I don't do the smoking. You can't come to my wedding.
Just
I can't.
don't come
because I want everybody to be comfortable, and I get it, but like don't come to my wedding if you're gonna be a sourpuss. Cause
like no prudes, please.
Like you will be left outside with it. I will give you a to-go plate though, but you will be left outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you a little bag. Make sure you get a party face.
Cause I'm be drawn. And I already know my sister's gonna draw from the jump because if she make a toast, it's gonna be right from there. So I'm gonna just be like, all right, y'all.
As you should. Like that is your day. Like that's one of those days where it is about you. Yeah. And it should be all about you.
I remember one of my exes, his mom gonna tell me I hate to say this, but
say it.
I want weed to be incorporated into my life.
And that's
so.
And if that's what you want.
And that's what I want. And she felt some type of way because she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, like I want to be able to like roll my L while I'm getting dressed because, that calms me down. Yeah. I want to be able to like smoke at my reception. I want everybody to be comfortable if you want to, but it's going to be incorporated. Like I'm going to be smoking my L's. So she was like, but do you think that it's like the right time to be doing that? Like it's a special day. I'm like, and I can't be high on my special day. I can't feel good on my special day. Like what do you mean?
If you're a smoker, like, what do you mean? Why not? Like, that's the time to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
Celebrate.
Like I told my mom, like I want it to be special. Like you bring me like my rolled L, like as a married woman or something. I don't know. Like I just want it to be special. Like I just want it to be like
put it in a box.
Yeah, like put
it in a Tiffany box.
Like roll it up in some gold paper. I don't know, like
some blue paper.
Something. But
like that edible gold leaf.
Yeah, like. But it's like not to be like, oh, it's gonna be all crazy and stuff like that. But I just seen some ideas and I said, oh, that's cute. I like how they incorporated it in there. But she was just like, no, because like you wanted that. What you want at the table? So I'm like, no, like it's going like if you like to smoke, you're gonna have a little goodie bag right there. So we all doing stuff.
And nowadays they make all kind of stuff infused. So like even if it's not like.
Even though I wasn't gonna do the infused thing because somebody actually got arrested because she put weed into the food and didn't let nobody know at the wedding.
God!
And although I wouldn't do that to people, it's just still like that. That made me be like, nah, that's why you don't do that. Yeah. So I might not infuse some stuff. I might have some edibles, but I might not infuse like too much food.
Yeah, I understand.
Listen, they got signs.
Yeah, too. Yeah, signage.
Infused.
Like
and that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I was just like,
make sure you read.
Yeah,
listen.
Make sure you know what you're getting.
And it's just like that's how I want it. Like, and also I kind of.
Can't nobody tell you how to have your day?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. They tried it with us.
Like,
I'm not gonna get into it, but
like no, because when I tell you,
this is not that episode.
That to my ex, she got man. She's like, you wanna wear a black wedding dress?
Why
she was
not?
like, what you the devil? I'm like, girl. And then like, don't even get me started on that whole.
Calm.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm calm. I'm
Okay.
fine. I'm fine.
I'm just fine. Look, and I always tell people like, I always tell my friends, if you want to make me the maid of honor, just please know that I will kick people out for you. Like no,
That's
it
your
would
job.
It will be me and you.
That is your job.
Because I do not like when people try to bully other people with certain shit like that, like birthdays and,
I hate
stuff
it.
like that. Because I feel like
that's their day.
That's their day. Like why would you do that? Like why?
Yeah. How dare you try to make it about you,
girl?
I'm
like,
not gonna look at the camera. I'm sorry. It's bringing back memories. It's like PTSD. Jesus. So sorry. I'm so sorry. I just know that when we renew our vows, it's gonna be a different experience, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it there.
Well, I'll be there, so I'll make sure. I'll make sure.
Absolutely. I feel like if I choose to have bridesmaids again, you'll definitely be like one of them, or probably the only one.
I will be crying. I will tell you right now.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh my God. Eminem, I love y'all.
There were definitely tears at the wedding. He didn't cry when I came down the aisle. Yes.
I mean, we live for that moment.
Yeah.
See you.
Yes.
So we can be like, yo, you see your face.
But the look on his face was priceless, though. When he saw me for the first time, I was just like,
so
it was special. But I want you to cry.
Full disclosure, I was still very, 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 very upset that the song we had picked for her to come down to,
they didn't play it.
Could not be played.
What do you mean it couldn't be played? What?
The sound person never showed up.
Oh.
But our brother,
Yeah,
he came in clutch. Daryl Roberts.
He came in clutch.
clutch.
And when I heard him, I said, I got out of my feelings for a little bit. Just a little bit. But I was still very, very much heated from like the day before when the person wasn't there. And then
the rehearsal.
And then the day of, you still not there.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you will be there.
It's a good thing they didn't get paid, because we would have got all that coin back.
Yeah, right.
Like, even if we had to, like, run up on you. Listen, I am not above pulling up on somebody, but...
I'm not gonna lie, one of my bucket lists is to, like, definitely, like, throw somebody, like, a bomb-ass wedding. Because I feel like I could do it. Like, I feel like I do. I feel like I could really make somebody dream.
I'm still pissed.
Listen, Mom. When we renew, hear me, because I know you're going to be on our side. It's going to be a completely different experience. I mean, it's going to be the wedding that both of us want. No outside influences, like none of that. And again, I'm not going to go into detail because I'm going to get mad. Yeah, this is not that episode. Maybe
this is not that.
No, this is not that. Not that. But yeah, I already have like kind of like a plan in my head of like what I'd like and things like that. But we'll get to that later. But yeah.
So is the 5-year? Is it this year or is it?
Oh yeah, this is year 5. I would like to renew this year. I mean, we do have till September, so I feel like it's possible.
Yeah.
I feel like we could. I do feel like it's possible. I don't know. We'll talk more about it later.
Yeah. I was like,
we don't just trying to plan out our wedding renewal.
Well, back to y'all.
Listen. Well, no. We'll keep y'all posted, okay? We'll keep y'all posted on that.
I'm just saying, let me know. You need some help. I'm like, what we doing?
Girl, you're going to be one of the first ones I call. Like, you're going to be on the committee.
I'm like, the first rule is none of y'all opinions matter. It's all about the bride. Let's keep it 100. Like,
oh, I'm about to talk about that. Okay, so the next thing on like the current events thing. So last week I also talked about the whole Blueface and Krishan situation. Oh, now you know. Yeah.
She is.
Yeah. I don't know. See, that's the thing. Okay, so Krishan announced that she's pregnant. Blueface doesn't think it's his. He went to Twitter, posted several tweets, basically saying that like she has been with 10 other people, so he don't know who the father is. He wants to have a DNA test because he doesn't believe that the baby is his.
Was he the last one?
I don't know. We don't know.
She ain't have sex with nobody. That girl's too psycho and too crazy for him for me to think that she then went and did. Like, she don't give me those vibes. Like, I feel like a lot of people look at her like, damn, she crazy, but I feel like the type of person she is from when I looked like before she even, you know, was in the scene like that.
Yeah. She
don't give me those vibes that she's going to be out here doing that and then be like, oh, I'm pregnant with Blueface. I really think that it's his. I don't think that he wanted to be his because of the toxicity that they have in their relationship. And you should just say that. Like, it would sound, not to say it sound better, but we would understand it more if you was on that type time. Because it's not like you're not a father. Like, so we can't sit up here and be like, how you feel is invalid. Because we don't know what you do with your kid. From what we know, you are a good dad, or an okay dad, whatever. So you putting it down like, oh, that's not my baby.
Okay. This woman has been obsessed with you for the longest time.
But and also, like, girl, why would you even do that?
Yeah, I'm just like, oh god.
And then for one, that always keep hers on lock. I never understand. So you know, that's just me personally. Like I always be like, how could you go? That's like a serious step.
Yes.
So you know,
it is. Yeah, it is. Oh gosh.
You know,
I'm gonna keep them before the Lord.
Okay.
I mean, because that.
And hopefully, you know, she has a safe and like, you know, blessed recovery when she do have her baby, and hopefully the delivery is well and she don't have to have no complications, because also that's another thing that you got going into play. Oh like, yeah. I want to be sitting up here talking who's the daddy, who's dad. How about if she's going to be healthy enough to even have this baby?
Absolutely. She gotta chill out.
Like, come on now, it's not even about all that now. You saying you pregnant, you need to chill, calm the hell down.
All the way. Like, she really gotta calm down. Like, she's very like erratic and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm concerned still. I'm even more concerned now because now she's pregnant. I'm like, oh my god, now there's gonna be a baby in the mix. It's crazy. Yeah, it's just crazy. I was debating on talking about this next topic because it's kind of sensitive because it just happened. But the whole Tyree Nichols situation, y'all know about that?
Yep.
Girl.
Crazy.
I was just ranting about it this morning.
I was like, I've seen like so many videos and articles and stuff like that about it, and it's ridiculous.
I just feel like for me, like I told my mom, I don't like the fact that like a lot of people are saying like weird stuff, and I'm like, can we just get to the fact that they're exploiting this a lot more because of the situation? Like, let's keep it 100. Mm-hmm. If it had something to do with a white cop doing something to a black cop, yeah, we would be hearing about it, but we wouldn't be hearing about it this much. Come on now, let's think about George Floyd. Yeah, we heard about it, but I'm not gonna lie, when I heard about that stuff, it happened and then it was like calm, and then it happened and then they want to talk about it again. Yeah. It was a pause in between of it. And right now I just feel like it's escalating because honestly I feel like it's
because the cops were black. Yeah.
And it's just like, that's what infuriates me. Like, I don't know what type of time they're gonna come. My mom was like, well, do you think that was like a setup or anything? And I'm like, no, because you gotta understand, like, there is a lot of black cops that are assholes that are into the self-hate. So they don't care about, you know, doing whatever they're doing. It's like that in Philly. I've had plenty of cops that came to my crib and was just on some stuff like, I'm gonna just raid into your crib just because, and most of them was black. Like,
for the black, it's the power trip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely the power trip.
They have that position.
I got this uniform on, and it gives me a sense of, it's like a cape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it just makes it even worse. And unfortunately, like it just keep happening. And I just feel like, honestly, I don't want to see it if y'all not doing anything about it. And that's where I'm at this point. I just feel like y'all putting these body cams on and it's just making it worse because y'all not doing anything about it.
Yeah.
Like where are these these cops are not getting, like where are these cops getting arrested? Like where because I don't see it. And I'm just like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
Like when people want to talk about it, it's just be like, what? Y'all act like y'all not going, like we don't know what's going to happen already.
Right. Like we've seen this so many times before, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's almost like we're almost numb to it now because it's just like, oh, it happened again. Oh, okay. Not that we don't care.
Yeah.
Not that it doesn't affect us. It's just like, what's going to be the end result here?
Yeah.
Like, are we going to come to some kind of resolve? Are y'all going to put laws in place to actually protect us? Like,
they're not.
What?
We don't have no laws that's going to protect us, women, none of that. Like,
I'm saying, and
like,
I mean,
it don't make
like,
no sense.
Since the topic was going to be accountability, are we going to start holding these cops accountable? Black and white. It don't matter. Red, yellow, black, or white. It don't matter the color of the cop's skin. The fact of the matter is, they're supposed to protect and serve, and they're not doing it.
Right.
They're not protecting or serving us. They're killing us. They're pulling us over for no reason.
And it doesn't make no sense.
They're bothering us because they're bored. Like...
And you just be like... And I started talking... Like, my mom, she got scared when I said this last night, and I didn't mean to scare her, but I told her straight up, like, I know for a fact that if I get into... I hate to say it like that, but any situation like that, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably going to lose my life because I'm fighting. I'm not with the whole, like, oh, I'm going to record you so I can get evidence. No. You, as a Karen, you come up to me crazy, I'm popping you in your mouth. Straight up. I'm not playing these little games with you.
Yeah.
We're not doing it. That was just like how it was in the Franklin Institute. And that's one of the reasons why I was like, I might have to leave. Because when I see how Felicia wanted to handle the situation, it made me upset. Because this woman came into my face, like, straight up, like, excuse me, and I was just on some stuff. Like, I was just gonna hit her because I was like, you don't run up on nobody like that.
Yeah,
like,
you don't do that.
And then I was like, a little days. I was like, I was daydreaming, so I just seen somebody coming at me. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm about to be on go.
Yeah.
And it was just like real weird because she took her anger on me, and I'm just on some stuff like, all right. And then she was like about to take it there, and I told her straight up, like, you take it there. I'm not no child. I'm a grown ass woman.
Right.
You will get dragged. Straight up. And so she's like, okay, now you can just go ahead. I'm just like, oh no, I ain't gonna do that. I'm just letting her know. You take it there, I will drag you. There will be no, oh my gosh, let's try to have peace. I have no peace. I don't believe in it. I don't. Nope. No. I believe in you come at me crazy, I'm gonna give you crazier. Like,
okay, we're matching energy. Like, period.
And I feel like sometimes I kind of say that be like our issue. I feel like we fight amongst ourselves so much that like we really could be out here fighting the actual problem. Like, it just don't make no sense to me.
That is why the white man fears us to this day, because the day that we all as a race come together and fight the true enemy, we'll be unstoppable.
It's bad.
And that's why. I don't mean to sound like one of them.
Yeah,
I feel like I should have a freaking...
And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even like that, but
it's the truth.
And I think that's what makes it even sadder because, like, I've always been like, if anybody was to, and it's like for me, it hurts me the most because I've always been the type of person that loved learning other cultures to this day. Like, I love learning different languages. I love it. I love like learning about different things when it comes down to different cultures. And it's just like now I feel like the world is turning so black and white that it's like, where can you say these things without it sounding crazy, or where is the love at for people that just don't really care? Like, me personally, I don't look at race. I don't look at people like, oh yeah, that person's white. I'm not going to trust them. I don't care what you want to do. As long as you are a good person, I don't care who you are. I don't care what you look like. That's even with like, with the pronoun things. Like, I personally don't care. Like, I don't, like you want to be something like that doesn't affect me. And I don't understand why people be like in other, like, honestly, that should be the thing. Mind your goddamn business.
Thank
That's
you.
what it is. Just mind your business.
Because people be.
Yes. Just let them be. Because it's just like, right now, people, because my mom told me I got potty mouth, so I'm trying to stop myself from so many cuss words. But it just be like, no, because like I just feel like a lot of people just is in everybody's business so much. Like, you got something to say about people, pregnancies, people, kids, people, how they live their life. Like, come on now. Like, what are you doing with your life?
Thank you. How's your life going?
Because if you had something going on with your life, you would not be worried about me so goddamn much.
Yo,
like, bro,
for real.
Mind the business.
Mind the business.
Pays you.
Period.
Because one thing I told myself that I was I told myself I ever did my gaming streaming or did podcasts. One thing that I always, I hate to say it, but I always said I don't want to say I don't care about the fans or the viewers, but your opinions are not going to hurt me.
Right.
So it's just going. You know, if you want to hit me up and be like, oh no, I think that y'all should talk about this, or I think that this is and third. Okay, then don't watch.
If you have a problem with anything we say or do on this podcast, watch another one.
If you can,
period.
It's not that deep. I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth with you about something. I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth with you, especially when you don't know me. So it's just
that part.
You can keep it pushing.
That part.
I don't care.
And my thing about what you said about pronouns and things like that. My thing is, you don't have to understand something to respect it. Mm-hmm. I don't care what you identify as. You can tell me that you identify as an elephant. Mm-hmm. Just let me know what you identify as.
Yeah, that's enough.
So that if someone, misgenders you or something like that, because two of my closest friends are actually transgender.
Okay.
So I learned a lot. In being close to them, I learned a lot about pronouns and people who don't respect it and do respect it, things like that. I don't care. Let me know what you identify as. Because,
honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If you was to come up to me and you I hate to say it like this, but all right. So I used to work on 13th Street, and honestly, yes,
in the heart,
in the heart. Shout out to Wishbone, yo. He's getting popping in here, I love missing up there. I honestly did love working here. It was the atmosphere, honestly, in general. I even party down there still because I'm woo! But
they are fun.
I am one of them people that never my sister that's 22. She used to work for Grassroots, and she was the one who actually got me into the pronouns and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, if you told me oh yeah, she did, if I heard you identify that person, that was just it for me. I never really cared to be oh, my pronouns are this, that. Honey, you don't even have to tell me.
Yeah.
You say she, okay, whatever.
Right.
It's not, I feel once people want to get into it, that's when it started getting a little too much for me. Because now I'm okay, now y'all want to argue about it. Because at the end of the day, it's I hate to say it like that, but I feel it's kind of sort of knowing who you having sex with. I don't want to know who you fuck. I don't want to know it. And that's why, it's not my business. Because when it comes down to it, just I remember hearing this parent try to explain it to her child, two guys being together. And what made me mad was that the sex part was the main thing that she could describe it, and that's what makes me upset because I feel it's not about that. It's oh well, two guys having sex, and it's not just sex. But then I'm but I feel that's mostly how people look at it in the world. It's oh well, there's two people have sex, but it's why do it matter who they having sex with? Why does it matter who they like or what their sex what does it matter? Why does it matter?
Yeah,
I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of my friends that are in the LGBTQT, they be you be looking so surprised. I said because I don't care to know what you do in your personal life like that. Yeah, that's intimate to me. Right. So it's just go ahead, do you. But when you my boyfriend, oh snap, okay,
yeah,
go ahead, baby. But other than that, I'm not gonna be yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, cause
you love who you love. Go ahead.
It's their business. Yeah, it is their business.
So when people want to go into it, whatever. But then there's also the ones that want to be no, you're going to be like that. I'm all right, bro. Okay, calm. Whoa. Oh my god, it was we actually worked with one that was like that, and I was oh my god.
That was what?
That was really you're gonna be talking about my pronouns, and I was just maybe.
Oh, forcing it on.
Yeah, and honestly, it made me uncomfortable. That was the first time I actually felt uncomfortable, and I was just
I think I know who you're talking about. Actually,
and I was just who? And then what made me mad was that the person wanted to get cool with me, and I was just you made me very.
I'm great. I think I know who you're talking about, actually.
I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
And I was just and I felt so bad because I'm they're cool, but when it came down to that, I'm bro, you a little too hostile for me. I'm not.
It's not that deep.
I don't want no problems.
Okay, relax.
I would come in and she dead ass yeah, this that. That's what I would say this. I'm whoa.
It is 9:00.
Right. Y'all see how he's coming. Good morning. I'm like, I ain't gonna say no. I'm going to sleep, bro.
Yo, some of them came in first thing in the morning just hype, and I'm like,
honestly, I'm like, was that my fault though? Because at first they was coming in sad, and I was just like, what is going on?
Some of them was.
Like,
some of them did need that, like, you know, boost, but like some of them came in doing too much. Like the lady who stole my food. I didn't tell you I saw her last week.
You didn't tell me.
I did. Yeah, I saw her last week.
Oh, you text me that. I was literally in tears.
I did not want her to see me. I was like, please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me. She sat down right in front of me and, hey, how you doing? Girl, if you don't get your...
That's just like,
okay. I could have knocked her teeth out.
That's just like this one girl.
Because I just remembered. Like, you still owe me $5.99. No, I just forget.
I just keep thinking about that day after when I found out, and I was just like, no, I'm just saying that ain't right. That somebody just gonna be. You just sitting there like, girl, like I'm gonna say it. I was like, I'm gonna say it.
Somebody had to say it.
Who just stole the food, bro?
Somebody had to say it.
Cause I was just like, this don't make no sense.
And
know?
she still need to run me them 4 Jimmy Dean sausage, egg, and cheese croissants.
No, for real.
I got them from Dollar General Express.
See, you know what? Yeah, she definitely could catch them hands. You ain't tell me it was the croissants.
Yeah, girl. Like not no biscuit.
I don't know. Yeah, she would have had to run up.
It was croissant.
I would have ran up on her stuff. You should have.
Child.
No, because I remember
that she brought was nasty. Like I saw the food.
No, I like the fact that she was the type of person that was okay with putting her hands in your food though. Cause like, yo, when I tell you, I came out the freaking joint and she was like, "What you got fries?" And she went to go dip her hand. I ain't never want to fight somebody so fast in my life. I said, Christine, I said I know we cool and all,
but not that cool.
But I don't even let my own sister touch my shit. I was like, you, girl, and she like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we ain't.
She doesn't understand boundaries. Like so many times she like reaching into people's pockets. Like
at least you ain't get the stories. Because when she told me her life story, I was like, why me? First of all, I wanted to cuss all y'all out. I wanted to cuss you out, Harriet, Simona. I was about to run it down the line because like I don't know what was going on this day, but none of y'all was there. And I remember, and that's what made me mad because I was stuck with her. And I was like,
I think I was just off that day.
You was, but that's what made me mad because I didn't know you was off, right? So I come downstairs, I'm like, all right, I'm about to see where she is so I can let her know, like, don't put me with this bitch. Like, don't put me with her. As soon as I came up, Dominique was like, yeah, Malika not here, it's gonna be Kara. I'm like, oh. I'm like, and she'll get off, and you can come here and talk it all. She was up there, we was sitting up there trying sorting stuff. I was like, yeah, I got hit in my face and I'm like, sis,
I hope she's not still with him. Probably. Unfortunately.
Yeah, because she didn't want to take my advice. I told her to go into the shelter, and she was just like, no. She didn't really want to. I was just like, girl, I don't know what to tell you.
She don't want to get out.
No, because she wanted to be free. Honestly, it was more so like she wanted somebody to do the work for her, and that's one thing I'm not going to do. Oh, no. I'm gonna give you the credentials, but I'm not going to do the work for you.
She's too old for that. Like, girl.
I don't do those.
Yeah.
I make some referrals.
Right. Like, I will email you the places.
I'm saying. But you have to go. You have to do the legwork.
Call this number.
Okay.
Yes.
Like,
that's how she was. Because she can't. First of all, this will make me mad. This will make me mad about management. If you see somebody come in with a black eye, broken nose, and a busted lip, why are you still having her work?
I mean,
because when I seen her, I was like, God, no. Why are you here? And she's like, yeah, me and my ex got so fast. Why are you here though?
And why is he still alive?
Yes, and then why is they allowing you to be here with you looking like that?
They didn't care because they did not care about us personally. They acted like it.
Off.
And for a minute, they had me for a minute.
They did,
but they didn't care about us. None of them did.
They did.
None of them did. At the end of the day, they just needed bodies on the floor so that they could work.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't care about us.
They did not. And we put in all that work for nothing.
I mean, we put up with so much.
You know how many times my voice crackled trying to say, hello everybody, welcome to Harry Potter.
Oh, God. Like, you want us to project, but don't yell.
No.
Like,
yeah, what? Hey, yo, you remember she said that? I was like, what type of bullshit?
I know how to do that because I sing. But that's
what I was telling her. I said,
everybody don't know how to do, like, they don't know the difference between chest voice and head voice. Like they just
when
don't
she
be
said
loud.
that, I said,
Like,
"Ooh, she trying to be smart."
Oh God.
Every time I think about our meetings, I just be thinking like, "Damn, we really was in there like, oh Jesus, somebody help us."
I mean, the biggest waste of our mornings.
Yeah, it really was.
Like, we could have just been on post for all this setting up and whatnot, but you want to waste our time with this BS.
And then it's the fact that she would stop like, okay. Okay, can we go now? Like,
do you need oil for your hair? Yes. Can I grease your scalp instead of you telling us the stuff that we already freaking
that's
know?
why her name will forever be Crunchy.
I mean.
My God.
I don't care.
It's crunchy. Lord, this was needed though.
It was.
I feel better now.
Oh, so since we talking about current events, so just for anybody that lives in the South Philadelphia area around 17th, 19th Street, please do not go to Christian Street. Why? They do not care about your life.
Oh my God.
At all.
Oh.
You will get your stuff stolen. You will get your stuff taken. There will be things that you will see in there that you will be like, I never thought I would see in a facility as such.
So she was a Christian? My God.
So, let's get into what happened in December, because this was a long, drawn out bullshit ass year for me. So in December, I was sick, came back to work, and a psycho came in and basically threatened my life. So I had to quit, and then they asked for me to come back because they claimed that they had security, which they did not, because they told me in HR that they do not believe in security because they feel like since the rest of their wives are in the suburbs, why bring security into a city, facility, even though y'all know that people can still rob, shoot, and everything else. But whatever. Y'all think that people are safe? I don't understand. First of all, and let me say this. How do y'all think that y'all gonna keep anybody safe when the director got her head smashed in with a pistol at one of the wives that's down here? But we ain't gonna get into that.
Oh my God.
So, guy came in. He called himself trying to harass one of the members, and he hit one of the members in the face, and then they jumped him. Then he brought his anger towards me and my friends that worked there, and basically he called himself threatening me, and then they whooped his ass. The cops came and everything, and basically my two friends got fired because they claimed that although they were trying to protect me, they used physical, they got into a physical altercation with him. So since it got physical, they had to lose their jobs. In the midst of them losing their jobs, mind you, I work at the Y from 4 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Who said that my little behind, 4 foot 11 behind, want to be there by myself?
Yeah,
working.
like what?
They never told me that they fired these people. So I come into work thinking that they're going to be there. They're not there. Nobody tells me that they're fired until I get a call from them letting me know like we're not there no more.
That's crazy.
The guy ended up coming back. I said deuces. Now let's get into January. Going through some things. So I said it's down the street. It's literally a block over. Let me try to do it because I work early shift. Not a lot of stuff going on. That was just that one time.
Yeah.
Let me see, because stuff happens in the city.
Yeah.
Can't let certain things stop bad. They started shooting a couple of days ago at the Y.
Crazy.
Bow bow bow. Luckily, my ass was just walking past because I had class. But yeah, that was the last straw for me. So I just tell everybody, just be safe.
Please.
Be aware of your surroundings.
Absolutely.
And I don't recommend it. I just feel like, I'm the type of person, I like good quality things. I like for people to show respect. And one thing that I could say about these places around here is that people want you to work for them, but they're not going to give you the respect that you deserve.
Yeah.
And me being me and me having the positions that I have had, I have been able to be a leader and also, be the one that have to follow the rules. And one thing that I cannot stand is when people don't understand that motherfuckers go through shit. You're going to go through something.
Yeah.
You're not going to be at your best every day. Yeah. And then there's things going on with you personally that might affect your job. And it is what it is. But you're not about to sit here and tell me that I got to put my life on the line for a company that's not really going to tell me that they don't care. Because she basically told me in that meeting after all that stuff had happened and somebody went to threaten my life that we're absolutely not getting security. We don't see the need.
Well,
after all that, you don't see.
And then on top of that, we have children that take classes there, and all this was happening while the children was coming in, and me and only me had to stop this man from acting crazy while these kids were trying to come in for class.
That's crazy.
And she's gonna say to a guy that works there and that child goes to school there that the kid's safety wasn't her top priority. Bitch, what do you mean?
Oh, got a problem.
Because for me, when it happened before the kids came.
Yeah.
My goal was to stop it before the kids got in here. Because that's my main thing.
Right.
I don't care about nobody else. Y'all grown. Y'all can stop this whatever y'all want.
Mm-hmm.
But we not about to sit up here and have these kids come in here while a deranged dude is out here bleeding on the floor. There's blood everywhere. No kid needs to see that.
Yeah.
You're not about to tell me that there's nothing that y'all can do. So with that being said, I'm over Philly. I'm over people. I can't deal with the bullshit when it comes down to like being around ignorant ass people. I'm just not with it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's crazy out here.
Super crazy.
Okay. We are out of time for today, but again, I feel like this was needed. This time was needed. Yeah, we're gonna get to accountability.
At some point.
Yeah, at some point, maybe next week.
Yeah,
we'll see. But you know, this is our show. We do what we want. So yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for chatting it up with us. This was great. We will be back again, same time, same place next week. Huh? Huh? What song? You said you were thinking of a song.
Nothing.
But yeah, we'll be back, same time, same place next week. Yeah. So we are out. Y'all have a great weekend. Yeah, all that jazz. And we will see y'all later. And I'm gonna come stop the video.
I didn't realize I got the whole art thing. That look like my sister.